Preston, Michael and Pete are in the kitchen.
I can't bear the voice today. I can't bear it.
What voice?
Ruler's voice.
That's the frame of mind you're woken up with now.
It is. It's too stuck in my head.
He's going through one of his phases.
Anti-ruler phase.
For Christ's sake, Ruler, do not come out now. And that's just a disgusting thing. That's what's on your picture, filth and depravity. Peter's picture, puppy killer.
Puppy killer. You know, she's got a croak in her voice. You know him, Ruler. Zulu.
Did you have a lighter, darling? Disappears.
You have one. You had one earlier when you came in.
Yeah, in your makeup bag. I went through your makeup bag looking for...
I saw you. You had one.
I went through your makeup
Was
bag
that
looking for the
your
fountain
clothes?
of youth, darling.
You know you had one. Is that your lighter?
Fuck off, redhead.
Hello, big brother. Can we have a quick chorus of ging gang goody goody Ging gang goody watch out, ging gang. Come on, join in, everyone.
Sing along and I sing.
And all you young ones who trend in hip rappers.
Pete is in the bedroom.
Oh well, eviction tonight.
I tell you.
No, you know, it's like out of those people, it's Ruler, Tracy and Maggot.
Oh.
Oh, can't wait. Well, I know who I hope goes.
You don't care, right?
Oh, 2 out of 3. There's one I hope stays.
On day 2, Pete told Ruler that one of his coats was made of gorilla fur. 2 days ago, this coat was removed from the Big Brother house and handed to the police. So far, Pete has not noticed that the coat is missing.
What's that gorilla coat that you took it back?
What, hon?
The gorilla coat.
What?
The coat.
Oh, where is it?
I just noticed, swear to God, I just noticed, like, where's that coat?
That's a bit weird.
I swear to God, I said, where's that coat? I swear to God, I thought you took it and put it in your bag.
No.
Because when you was nominated, you had that coat on.
Did you pack the gorilla coat? The other day, did the gorilla coat go in the suitcase?
Yes, it was right at the bottom.
It's not in there.
I see around
Right at the bottom of one side.
Okay, hon.
Is it not there?
No. It's rather unusual. I'll just check with them.
Have you checked the suitcase again?
Suitcase, nothing in there. Nothing.
Thanks, Dennis.
I just noticed, I said, what's
I
that?
put it right at the very
Okay,
bottom
hon.
of one side.
Okay.
Conspiracy. Conspiracy.
Thanks, Dennis.
Take it all.
That's not funny.
Take it all.
Just because he wants to wear it. Or maybe production's going to tell him.
Hi, Big Brother.
Hello, Pete.
My gorilla fur coat is missing from my suitcase. It was packed by Ruler. And Dennis has just noticed it's not amongst my luggage or anywhere in the bedroom.
Pete, Big Brother can assure you the coat is in safe hands.
It's not in my hands, and I want that coat back within the next 2 hours.
That's interesting that Pete had realized his coat was missing until
I
now.
realized yesterday, I thought you just had it packed up somewhere.
Pete, what's the mood in the house like today?
I don't give a fuck. Mine's vile. Absolutely vile. Because those kind of things, I feel very unstable in here anyway and disorientated, and that's just absolutely pissed all over the chips. I'm furious. I don't give a fuck about the mood in the house. I want that coat back in the next 2 hours, and I would beg you to do your very best to get me that coat back. Or else, I'm not going to take part in any other damn thing that goes on in this house. I'm not going to go and sit in that room when you do the eviction process. I'm not having anything to do with anything until I get the coat back in my hands. So do what you want. Throw me out and I'll get my own coat.
He would have never known it was gone. I didn't say one thing about it.
And they go, we assure you it's in safe hands. I want that fucking coat back in 2 hours. God. I can't fucking believe that.
Telling everyone. He's telling everyone.
We can assure you it's in safe hands.
I'm surprised. I'm very surprised.
I mean, I'm disorientated enough on no sleep, and when something vanishes into thin air, and if I hadn't asked them, they wouldn't have told me.
No, it's not right.
Well, they've got 2 hours to get it back, because I'm not even going to sit in the room for the eviction. I'm on complete fucking strike. And if it's not back at the end of 2 hours, I'm leaving. That's like a fucking head game. What next can be removed? Oh, I took that tartan top because I don't like what it looks like on camera. Took the blonde hair, doesn't suit you. Fucking...
Shit.
I'm absolutely shaking with rage, Big Brother, and it's completely freaked me out. It's thrown me off a very delicate balance. I want the coat back or let me go. I'm not a 10-year-old. I'm fully aware of the kind of rumpus it will cause. I stand by freedom of choice. I brought that in, it was fine. I wear it on an almost daily basis, it's fine. I'll deal with the fucking consequences.
He's saying he's going to walk again, isn't he? He's saying he's going to walk out again, isn't he? No, not going anywhere.
He won't walk out. He won't forfeit his money.
On Friday, Big Brother was told by the police that they needed to get the coat. The police had received complaints from members of the public asking them to investigate whether or not the coat was made from gorilla fur.
So my fucking coat is in police custody?
At the moment, yes.
My coat has been arrested. My coat causes such a furore in 2006. It's about freedom of fucking choice. It's an antique coat. It's mine, and I'll take this matter to the highest conclusion. It's a violation of human rights. What are they going to do? Arrest me on the street because I'm wearing a gorilla skin coat? What would they do if it was Missy Elliott? What would they do if it was Puff Daddy? They wouldn't do anything because they'd scream racism. It's not the coat. It's me in the coat. It's compounding the issue.
I happen to be pro-conservation and very definitely anti-fur, but I'm also pro-personal choice.
Pro-choice. Pro-choice.
He is totally controversial from top to toe anyway.
I've walked off bigger things than Big Brother on the principle of a matter, be it a coat, my makeup or my lack of clothing. This is just another one, and I'm willing to go. I've had enough.
Since the first few days.
So listen to this. On Friday, the police came. They wanted to take the coat from the house because gorilla's an endangered species. It's in police custody. The coat has been arrested.
It's in solitary confinement.
It's in custody. They're having it analysed. If it is gorilla, then they've got to have an expert come in and find out exactly how old it is.
Oh, my God.
The coat's been arrested.
It can't be gorilla. There are no black and white gorillas.
It's been arrested. My coat's in a cell.
Just salt and pepper, please.
Oh,
It's a pew.
I can do that. I cannot do
I didn't want to let you know if you failed.
Well, my lawyers are onto it with the police as well.
You can't do that.
Well, you can.
Where?
The police can do it.
Why?
They can confiscate anything.
But why?
I've never heard of that.
I never heard no shit like they confiscate a fucking coat.
Crime. If it was gorilla,
No.
it would be a crime. Now, we know it's not gorilla.
So it's no more a crime than leopard or cheetah or elephant skin makeup case or anything like that. It's not a crime.
Well, these are crimes now, aren't they? It is now a crime to
If
kill.
you import it into the country, it's a crime, but it's not a crime to wear it on the street.
It's a bizarre story.
It's a bullshit story. I mean, they can go to anybody's house and confiscate their fucking furs and all that bullshit. That's what it means. Yeah.
It's the same principle as knowing who the drug dealers are, but arresting the addict, but leaving the drug dealer.
Arresting the drug.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I can't believe there's somewhere in this country a police station analysing my coat.
No, nobody does in America. Hell no.
I can't believe it either.
I mean, that's in America.
Jodie's final revenge.
Oh, they should confiscate her saggy breasts.
But, I mean, that's like going into anyone's house and arresting all coats that people choose to buy.
Excuse me, let me have a listen, Michael.
It's a fashion crime.
And it's just, you know...
Come out the cupboard. We know you're in there. Come on. We've got the cupboard surrounded.
Sleeves up.
Come on. George, they're having a debate. Will you come in and talk to them with me? They're doing that now. I am screaming too much at that wall.
What? Say it, Dennis.
Double knit ply jumper. Come out of the Come out of the cupboard.
Come out with your sleeves up.
Some of the housemates are at the seating area.
And I'm really upset.
I know you're upset, but you've been upset before,
No,
and you've
not
recovered
like
from it. You're
not
a strong,
like this,
you're a
George,
strong
not like
person.
This. That's like a burglary. That coat's precious to me. That's
But
they can't establish its age till the end of the week.
It's
That's the end of the show.
It's a
isn't it?
monkey. It's a monkey. It's not a gorilla. It's a monkey. It's a Columbus monkey.
Columbus monkey.
Columbus monkey.
It's been 3 hours and 17 minutes since Pete requested that Big Brother return his coat.
And I think it's the dirtiest, filthiest fucking son of a bitch of a trick you've pulled yet.
Pete, Big Brother will get back to you.
But Big Brother, I'm not prepared to wait very long. You've got your pathetic eviction circus going on tonight, where we have to sit in that disgusting room, listening to taped applause and Davina's bated breath for a foregone conclusion. And I, for one, am not willing to take part. And I will also ask several other housemates if they'll sit it out for me. So therefore, you'll have a very empty eviction room. I'm not breaking any law by doing that. I'm asking them a question if they're willing to not bother with the eviction.
It's not an issue that we are pissed off at the circumstances when we first came here. It's not about that. It's not about that. You know, like I said, I'm cool, whatever going on, I'm cool. But when it comes to, you know, you want everyone to get along and have a good relationship in this house, you know, I'm just here to support Pete for something that's precious to him, and that's it. We're here to play a game, to finish the game out, but I think in this instance, you guys have to deal with him personally to fix this and do something, reconcile him or do something for him.
And not fucking cigarettes and alcohol, because that ain't good enough.
George and Pete are in the diary room.
There are two things Big Brother thought it would be useful to discuss with you now. First of all, the law relating to the wearing of a coat made from Columbus monkey fur. And secondly, the circumstances relating to the removal of your coat from your suitcase, Pete. This is what Big Brother has been able to ascertain regarding the law, okay? The Columbus monkey is an endangered species. It's protected under the CITES Convention. This stands for the Convention in Trade of Endangered Species. It's a worldwide law which each country then adopts into its individual Act of Parliament. The CITES Committee, which is a worldwide organisation, meet regularly to discuss and decide which species should be on which annex. That's a list of endangered species. Annex A, the main annex, includes all the species of most concern, i.e., the ones the world wants to protect. Annexes below that are of less international concern. All primates are on Annex B, i.e., every type of monkey. All gorillas are on Annex A. Pete, as you said that the coat was a gorilla coat, this became a matter of concern for the police after they received a number of complaints. The police have now established the coat isn't made of gorilla fur, but is made of Columbus monkey fur.
I'm delighted.
The Columbus monkey is on Annex B. Even though Annex B is of less concern, there are offences attached to the use of furs of species in this category. The main one relates to how the coat made it into the EU or into Great Britain.
What are you going to do about it, George? You say something, because I haven't got it in me. I'm exhausted, I'm in shock, and I am traumatised. My dealings with the police throughout the 90s and the early 2000s in desperate situations. I've nearly been arrested by the police for plastic surgery when someone has burgled my home. I have no faith in the legal system whatsoever. And this is another violation.
We're now in a we're now in a sticky situation. I'm trying my very best to keep Pete in the show. My suspicion is that you'd quite like to keep him in the show too. So I did ask earlier, and I understand from Pete that he has also asked, whether or not some financial compensation could be offered. It would be confidential. I would leave the room. You could talk to Pete about it and perhaps reach agreement with him and bind him to secrecy about whatever you did agree. That would strike me as only fair in the circumstances.
I'm going to beat them.
Get away! Oh, no. Oh, fucking hell, Pete, please don't. George, save me!
You might as well give in.
They're going to get in trouble.
Oh, no, don't. Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake! Not on the cashmere, do you know what I mean?
Oh.
If you were...
Oh, please don't be, I'm sorry. You got me first.
On your knees.
No, no, oh, Pete, you fucking knobhead.
Take
Tall, reliable, tall.
Yeah, well, ruler. Like you always
See you later.
Let's leave it crack.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ruler, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house. Ruler, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house. Ruler, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
George and Pete are at the seating area.
Something's wrong with Michael.
Why?
He's getting fed up of you.
Of me?
That's what I think. He likes to be the centre of attention.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, I've noticed he never stops talking about himself when we're up at night. Well, big deal. I don't mind that. I don't mind. I adore him. If that's his thing, that's fine. If you want my throat, just ask me, I'll get off it. Everyone's going crazy in here, turning on each other.